Good morning and welcome to my channel. This is another part of the video where I'm working on the signatures and putting them into the spine, which you may have already seen. I know that video had some problems with audio, but I'll be uploading that at the beginning of this video, so you will have already seen it. And in this video, I'm just continuing on with the spine, and I'm getting ready to glue it into the book. So if you'd like to join me, come along and we'll see how it goes. Good morning to everyone. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying warm. My area of the country, it's exceptionally cold right now with a lot of snow because we're in the US with the storms that came through the last couple days. But it's all good. We're warm and toasty, and the dogs wear their sweaters, and we've my husband plowed a path for them to go. I'm using Bookbinder's glue here, if you were wondering. But my husband plowed a nice path for them to follow. And they go out and you can't see them in there because the snow's so deep. It's so funny. But the one little girl, my little Lily, she just loves the snow. She makes snow angels every time she goes out. And of course she has a sweater on because it's nasty cold, but she's still got to make her snow angels. And even if she doesn't have her sweater on, she decides she's got to go out and make some snow angels. And so she comes in, take her sweater off, put it in the dryer, put her next one on. So we rotate the sweaters for her all the time because she's got to roll. But I love to watch her play in the snow. It's so refreshing. So I'm putting today, like I said, I have all the signatures stitched in now. So I'm just using some Bookbinder's glue. I like this glue for binding. I like it for other things too. It's very good, strong glue. So it'll be very structurally sound when I get it in. And I don't use it for everything, but making structural changes on when you're building out a journal for the places that are going to have pressure or stress on them, it's always a good idea to use a good glue. You could use PVA if you want. Use a good amount. Don't be stingy with it. Let's think about that. You're not really saving any money if your makes are falling apart. So actually, I think that looks pretty good, except for right in there. Let's get it nice and wet. Okay, let me set this aside. Get it out of my way, and let me get this. I have some binder clips to hold these pages back, but some of them are slipping loose, so let me stick that there and get that glue out of my way and bring in my cover. This is my cover. You've seen this before. I'm not done with the cover. I don't know what else I'm going to do with it, but I know I'm not done with it. Now be sure your book is right side up. Be sure your pages, I don't know if I'm right side up or not. I guess I am now. Yes, this is right side up, so good thing I checked. And I want to lay this right in between these two spots where you can see, so the pages will fold up. And I believe when I made this, I made it so it would fit exactly. And I also made it so that this fabric here would go just to the bottom, like it should, and just to the very, very top. So you can see there. Now, before I go pressing it too hard, I want to be sure I have room either side to open the book and such. So I gotta leave a little more room over on this side. Okay. See that? Okay. And now let me get a And now you see where I'm putting this in, that's right in the curve of where the back cover is going to come up. And we want to be sure to get that very, very tight. And if you want, you could put glue on the inside of the book as well. I didn't do that. I'm not too concerned because, just so you know, on mine I have also double-sided tape on the back of this spine. So I had double-sided tape, and then I had the bookbinder's glue. So I want to make sure that's all stuck down really tight, especially when I go to dry this. I will leave it up like this and put heavy books either side to hold that on. But I'm going to go down in between each signature now and make sure it's pressed in between the signatures. You'll see a little gap there. We want to be sure that's pressed down just firmly. And then with my finger, I just want to feel that there's no wrinkles or anywhere where it's not going to be tight. Yep. So my little boy is in the crafter with me. Just 1 minute, I want to let him out. Okay, Evan. Come on. Go out, go see Daddy. Go see Daddy. Come on. It is Monday, and my husband is not at work today because it's of the severe weather, and he actually works north of where we live, so it's even worse up the mountain. So they called school off today. He's not a teacher, he's in IT, so he is home today, and he's out in the living room, so the dogs want to spend time with him, then they want to come in with me, and I had to close the door, so you know how it is. They love to be with you when they're boy, I almost panicked because this page was upside down, this page was upside down. But when I must have turned it around when I was doing these spines, so that one doesn't look really straight there, but it could be the way the pages are folded. I'm not concerned about it. So we'll just continue on. I have this one and then one more to do. Okay, right here. Now, I haven't trimmed any of the edges of these pages off, and I don't know if I'm going to. I don't mind my pages being different sizes. I mean, it's a journal. It's meant to be, oh, I don't want to fold it yet. It's meant to be, I want it to be kind of scrappy, and it's old, and even though in 1884, the book was very much the right size for the cover, and obviously a testament to that is that the plates were all, I think I showed you how they were how the plates were all folded to fit exactly like this, fit exactly in the original book. So, and I want to show you one other thing. You can see that here, that's the inside fabric. And I think I'm going to trim that. I think I'm going to trim that off when I'll fix that little bit sticking out as well. But I think I'm going to trim that off, but I'm going to wait. I'm not going to mess with it until it's absolutely dry. So for today, you've seen me do some of the pages. You've seen me stitch the signatures into the book cover, and you can see it's an invisible spine, meaning that you don't see any of the stitching that's holding the signatures into the page on the back. Beautiful. Okay, and they're all stitched in. This looks pretty tight here. I'm not feeling anything out of sorts. I'm not even going to test the fold. I've creased it very well in these parts here where the book folds up. So I'm going to go now, and I'm going to put these onto a flat surface and put some heavy books either side. And I will probably let this sit for at least a day. or until the next time I come to work on it. Right now I'm working on some other things for inside the journal, so it could sit even longer than that. But at one point then I will bring it back and we will close up the covers and see how it looks. So I thank you for watching me today. I hope you have a great day. I hope you go out and do something you love. And until the next time.